Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by and watching our video today. My name is Gary and this is Steve, and today we have an awesome product to show you, and it's called the Grippit Light.
Look at it, it's my little pet.
Yep, it's like the Swiss Army knife of lighting utensils.
It is. This thing is so versatile. You're going to just have to watch a video. I know it's a little bit long, but just bear with us because there's so much to tell about this. First of all, obviously, it's really cool because these rubberized, super flexible legs will grip onto anything. They'll grip onto your arm, they'll grip onto pipes. We were talking about this the other day. I was thinking, man, this would be absolutely fantastic for working on cars, working on campers, working on boats, working under your sink. Imagine with this thing, you could wrap this right around the plumbing. In fact, this wraps around things so good. Cameraman, can you show them this other light over here that we have set up? We put this light over here on a dolly, just so you guys can see how cool this is. We just wrapped it around there. It took a second, but we now have a nice stationary place to put a light. This is absolutely fantastic. Any place you want to, any place where you need light, even if you have like another pair of hands and that person can't quite get the light there, these can go where no light can go, no other light can go. These are awesome.
Right, and not just with the tripod either. The light itself is cool.
Now,
so let's get into that part here. Now, first of all, it comes off that easily. All you have to do is flip a little switch and pull it off. It has a quick release, and that's really cool. Now, it has two different ways to light up.
Yep.
It has the light on the end, and it has the light on the front. And then on top of that, it even does more than that.
Well, yeah, also, these are LED lights.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so these, the LEDs, basically they're never going to burn out. You're going to have this thing forever. The batteries are going to last way longer than, say, a typical old-fashioned regular flashlight. You just can't get better than LED lights. But, like Gary says, it gets better. Check this out. It's got a hook. You can hang this from stuff too. So if there's some place where the tripod won't go, you can hang the thing. That doesn't work. It's got a magnet on the back. And you can, hang it off like paint cans or
not really
anything
paint
metal.
Cans, but anything metal. I don't know why you stick it to a paint can, but that's just what we have here today.
We happen to have a paint can, but
right.
If you had the inside of you're working on a car, you have all sorts of metal around you. You're working on your sink or something. I keep going to plumbing because I'm always stuck doing plumbing. I'm thinking the metal pipes that come down in that. But working on a washer or dryer, I mean anything.
Yeah, you could stick this inside your computer if you're working on the inside of your computer.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I mean, this thing is just super versatile. And like Gary says, I want to call this like the Swiss Army knife of lighting utensils. But you know what? That's not all it does. It gets even better. Show them this.
It's not just for lighting, actually.
Check that out.
Right. So we borrowed this camera from somebody else that works here, and we put this on here because when we first got this thing and had the light on it, our nature is to, of course, just take it apart. So we took it apart and we noticed that it has a screw on the bottom that pretty much attaches to it universally to cameras. And you can put the camera on here and then you have an awesome tripod accessory just for your camera.
Right. I mean, and think of the uses for this. First of all, tripods like this, these little grippy tripods with the real flexible legs, I mean, you're looking at 30 bucks if you're going to buy one that's specifically for, cameras. Well, this one here, obviously is a lot less money than that, but you still get this awesome little grippy tripod. Now, the cool thing here is that, you can take this camera on and off, no problem, so you can put it back in your bag. But just imagine, how many times have you wanted to actually get in a photo, but you couldn't do it because, or you tried to do it, you're trying to balance your camera on a paint can, if you happen to have one of those, books, whatever, rocks.
Getting the camera angle is really hard when you don't have something that's flexible to adjust with. It's nearly impossible, really.
Right, yeah, you could set this on a tabletop, you could set it on a rock, you could set it on a post, you could, wrap it around a tree branch as far as that goes. Right. But you're not, if you want to be in the photo with your little self-timer and that, and you want to, have a vacation where it looked like you were actually there, you take this thing along with you. Plus you'll have a light with you for camping. I mean, it's awesome.
And just imagine, here's all the family photos from vacation. I'm not in any of them because I had to hold the camera. That's a bummer, right? I mean, who wants to do that?
Right, those days are over. So, like we said, this is like the Swiss Army knife of flashlights. This is so versatile, and truthfully, we're still discovering uses for it. Grab one of these. It's probably the coolest lighting utensil we have ever offered. Super priced too. Get to the site, stop watching us. Thanks a lot.